We did it. We actually did it. YouTube revoked the community guidelines strike that was levied against Chad and Nikki's channel. And they got full access back, and they will be able to post videos again immediately. Oh. I gotta tell you guys, it is, like, it's almost been a week since this whole ordeal started, so I started to think to myself here over the last day or two, is like, oh, so they'll be able to post again here anytime. They'll be able to start posting again. And I was just like, even if they deny the community guidelines strike, and it gets, it's still on their channel, they'll still be able to post again here after a week. And thankfully, here a couple days before, after speaking to multiple representatives, I think it was the fourth or fifth representative who finally listened to me and finally took in the information that I had presented, and basically they agreed to remove the strike. But here's the problem with it. Even though the strike is gone off of their channel, the video, the Markiplier Trying to Laugh Challenge number 23, is now age-gated. And it's also demonetized. So, I found that a bit weird because Markiplier's video is not age-gated. Our video is not age-gated. No one else's reaction to it is age-gated. And it just doesn't make sense why they still would age-gate the video. I mean, to me it seems a little bit petty, but, so they can pretty much say, well, we're admitting that it didn't violate community guidelines, but, we're still going to age-gate it and demonetize it, just so, we can still prove our points. Like, what point is there to prove? It's like, either way. I'm still going to count this as a victory. That's not a decisive one, but a victory nonetheless. So, I just have to say this real quick. Thank you to everyone out there who supported Chad and Nikki through this ordeal, who supported their channel, who went over and subscribed, who went to their videos, liked their videos, who went to their live streams on Twitch through this ordeal, and who were supportive of me, basically telling me, hey, it's really cool that you're sticking up for your friends. And yeah, I mean, Chad's been my friend he's still like the longest friend that I have. He's like, for 20 years now we've been friends. And also Nikki, I mean, she's a bright light in Chad's life that has only made his life better. And I've become really good friends with Nikki as well. And again, the fact that they had to go through this is just, to me, so unfair, but I'm glad that we were able to score a victory here. And that doesn't mean that we're done. That doesn't mean that the fight is over. It means that, this is just one victory, which you can be proud of, but don't rest on your laurels. We have to stay vigilant on this. Whenever YouTube messes up again, which they will. I mean, when they change up the community guidelines again, or whenever they change up the advertising guidelines, or whenever their copyright system goes on the fritz again, which has happened before, and it will happen again, we have to stay ready for it. We have to stay on point about this, because this platform is something that we not only make a living off of, but we are we're basically trying to help others make a living on this platform. There's other people out there whom we are talking to who are trying to make their own way on this platform. And we want to help them. I mean, I want to help them as much as possible, because, hey, when we all grow together, we only get better. That's how I feel about it. And yeah, overall, I'm happy about that. I'm extremely elated, but also there was something that was happening. I wish I could have experienced it 100% and just like have that victory, just like I could just stay, just sit there and celebrate and just enjoy the moment, but was not to be. Because as soon as Chad started sending me those messages, I also had to deal with something else that was going on in terms of my YouTube channel. Apparently, someone tried to hack our channel. And that's not just any Gmail account. That's the Gmail account that has the Renegade Media Group YouTube channel on it. And I'm just going to be honest here, guys. I was scared. I was really scared. I mean, Nick, it happened during a recording. We were down here recording. Me and Nick were in the midst of recording Vanoss reaction. It was the Harry Potter one that we're going to be releasing here soon, probably in the next couple days. But in that video, Nick was going upstairs to feed Vega, and I was staying down here to wait for him to get back. And then I started getting these notifications from YouTube that something was wrong. And that's when I tried to log into my account. I couldn't. Use two-factor authentication. Couldn't do that either. And thankfully, I knew other ways to get around all that. And I got in, and I basically did like a full spring cleaning of everything on there that was fraudulent. And I basically removed all of the access from other devices temporarily, and I temporarily shut off access. So I did that, and then I got in contact with Google again to explain my situation. They filed a report, and they showed me every avenue that was at risk for the channel, and basically I went through every single one of them after we were done recording, of course. And then after we were done recording, I went through this whole ordeal with Google to basically scrub the account of every point of access that was unsecured, and there were a few. And the one that I found where everything was just like where it was the source of the breach, and it was something that I did not expect. It was something that I had forgotten about so long ago, and all of the information that was on there, it blew me away. I was like, "What? How is this out there?" And it was a sobering moment for me in terms of my YouTube career, and it's honestly one of the scariest moments in terms of my YouTube career that I've ever had. It's right up there with the 2 strikes on the channel over the span of a year and a half, and basically one more strike and we're done. I would say that was like, because that was basically like walking on eggshells for 18 months. This was literally like the Uruk-hai are at the gate, and the wood is splintering and giving away. That was how close this was. And thankfully, I was able to get everything secured. There are no other points of access that YouTube saw that were at risk. And they told me that they would keep an eye on my account, and if anything seemed fraudulent, they would notify me immediately. And also, they would do everything they can to secure the account. They actually gave me a way to secure the account and keep everything as secure as humanly possible. And I'm probably going to follow through with it because I don't want this happening again. This is way too big and way too much for me to lose. I put way too much time and effort into this for it to just be taken away from me by some random Russian hacker asshole. Yeah, he was Russian, by the way. So, not only fuck Vladimir Putin, but also fuck that guy too. But honestly, this whole thing just it sobered me up in terms of my trust of online activity. Be careful, guys. That's all I can say at this point. Be careful with your information online, because it can be taken away just like that. And I was lucky. I got mine back. I've run across plenty of people online who've told me about the amount of accounts that they've lost from Steam, from Battle.net, from various other internet avenues, and I thought it would never happen to me because I thought I was careful. But even me being as careful as I was, there was that still one trip up that almost cost me everything. And yeah, I'm glad that everything's done with, and that we're able to move on and continue on. But I gotta say, here over the next few days, I'm probably just gonna rest my mind mentally. I mean, there's already enough stressful stuff going on. We're having a wedding upstairs in the main part of the house. Yeah, a wedding. I'm not even joking either. It's our roommate Kate has been doing like wedding planning and has been getting everything lined up. She's been doing all this effort. It's just been very emotionally taxing, and I can't wait for it to be over. But at the same time, I'm happy that I'm able to provide a service to some people who are who are very good friends of ours, and I'm hoping that they all have a good time. Um, and I hope they also enjoy the brisket that I'm going to make. Yeah, I'm basically going to torture myself and make a very, very good brisket. But either way, anyway. So uh, I have really nothing else to say at this moment, guys. I'm just going to say again, be careful. Thank you again for helping Chad and Nikki get through this. And I guess I will see you all in the next one. So until then, I'm Nate. I'll see you then. Peace.